Okay, hello guys, this is Borto Trading, and today this is our live trading session. Let me know if you heard me. Is any problem or no problems at all? Okay. Hello Trevor. Hello Horizon Traders. Let's give the people a bit to get them chance to join. So how you doing, guys? How you doing these days? Huh? No, I'm glad. Nobody's panic. Nobody's get sick. Right. Okay, let's get started. First of all, today live trading session is gonna be not exactly about the trading methods. Of course, I'm gonna say a few words about it, but today I just wanna talk with you about the current situation because these days there's some kind of event. Let's use this word if you can use the event. You never seen it before. Nobody's seen this before. It's never happened before. So if you can write down what you trading right now, or are you on the market or you not, because my advice, I know there's a live trading session, but my advice, if you don't have to trade right now, just stay away a bit, just focus and watch what's going on. But if you want to, be careful because the movement on the markets, volatility on the markets is really big right now. So try to cut your exposure for short time of period, very short. Let's say just go back to the basics and use some kind of the scalping methods or price action, but try to limited your exposure on the market to the minimum, to the absolutely minimum. And remember, don't keep the position overnight because that's gonna be the big mistake, especially if you're trading indices or commodities. Yeah, you remember what happened on indices the last few days on commodities like oil 2 weeks ago. Okay, so let's start it. For the beginning, let's start from the euro dollar. The euro dollar, as you can see, after emergency cuts the rates by Fed last Sunday, you see the dollar went up. All the currencies against the dollar, basically they tanked so much right now. And you can see euro dollar, there's a live chart on euro dollar, is on a level 10,850 roughly. So let me pull some other charts because let me find it. if you can write down, guys, what kind of method you're using for trading, for the short time trading. If you can write down, it's gonna be some kind of point of direction to me, because I just wanna talk with you about the price action and the simple scalping method today. Price action, Trevor. Okay. Okay, Trevor. So let's talk about the price action. Oops. Not that one. Okay, here we go. We are on chart. So right now you see the British pound versus US dollar. Same situation, very similar situation like on euro right now against dollar as well. So this is 1 hour chart. This is 1 hour chart. Definitely we're going down. So first of all, always trade with the trend. That's the main rule. You know, you just write down and put it in front of your eyes. I don't know, stick to the screen, on the wall, or whatever you want. Remember, never trade against the trend. So what you can see on this chart. Okay, so first of all, let's have highs. You know, 13,200. That was the high from the March 9th, and from that point you see there's a depreciation of pound, and the pound it's tanked like 11,780 right now. So when you're going on a bigger time frame, you see right now we got that level and that level already broken. You see, there's a daily chart. So let me zoom a bit. You see, we are on a historically, probably from 2018-16. Let's check on the weekly. It's not even daily. It's not. Yeah, here we go. You see, from 2016, you see, yeah, sorry for the noise, I don't know what it is. So yeah, we just broke the low from 2016 was 11,900. You see, we already broke the low, this low. So right now the situation is really unclear. So there's a historical low, yeah, on the historical low. So right now, in my opinion, you can just try to go, of course, short after rebounds, some kind of rebounds. And I show you what I think about the pound. Yeah, here we go. So as you can see, there's two major area where we can expect another sell-off when it's gonna be rebounds, but you know, the rebounds, it's not really clear right now. The pound is tanked, so we don't know when it's gonna be stopped. So in my opinion, if the price gonna be back about the 12,000 or 12,200 in this area, we can start looking for some short position on the British pound. You have to be careful and watch the news, because you know the news is from UK right now. It's not really clear, and first of all, it's not really clear, but you know the cases of coronavirus diseases are pretty shocked, because you know there are many people getting ill right now and the numbers are increased. So yeah, situation on the pound, it's not really good in terms of course going long, but going short, that's the, you know, pretty risky as well, because we are on the historical low. So what I expect some kind of intervention of Bank of England. Maybe there's gonna be, you know, rates cutting or something like that. You have to be very, very, very careful. Let me show you what we got now. Okay, guys. Right now, I just want to show you some kind of the very easily to implement the trade method. It's gonna be scalping method actually. So I call this trend line scalping. So I just wanna prepare the chart. Yeah. Find some maybe. US, oh, maybe that one. Gonna be much easier. Okay. Sorry. So, okay, here we go. Okay, so we've got right now on the chart, we've got a US dollar Japanese yen, and this method is really, really, really easy to implement. So basically, we needed 2 time frames. We're gonna check the trend on the 1 hour time frame, and you have to use the moving average 20. You need the 2 indicators. Yeah, 2 indicators. One of them is RSI, and the second one is the momentum. So I'm just gonna show you how this implement. Maybe we even can trade something. Okay, so basically you can see on the chart the blue line is moving average 20. It's the simple moving average. The chart is above moving average 20, so right now we're looking for only, and I'm gonna repeat this again, only long position. Yeah, so what we have to do, we going on the 5-minute charts. We're gonna change this on the 5-minute charts. We have to add our RSI. The RSI is very simple. The period is 7. So we can delete this line. Sorry, delete this line. Okay. And we need some momentum. Okay, let me find the momentum. Momentum, yeah, got a momentum. The period, it's the 7 as well. Okay, so as you can see, we got two indicators, our RSI and the momentum. So what do we need more? We need to put the okay. Yeah, I think you can see this really clearly. Yeah, so as I said, we're checking 1-hour chart. On a 1-hour chart, the price is above moving average 20, so we're looking for only long position. And the buying rules are really simple. We're going back on the 5 minutes. We're going back on the 5 minutes chart. Yeah. And what we have to do, we have to drawing the trend line. Let's use that one. Drawing the trend line. Let's say that one. Now, from the highest swing, let's say, you see it clearly. Let's change the width. Okay, yeah. So we've got a situation like this. Yeah. So you got it. Yeah. Yeah, got it here. So you're drawing from the swing high, you're drawing the trend line like this. Yeah. And let's say you see the situation like this. Here we go. Then you have to wait. For the break trend line by the price. So you have to wait for the situation like this. You see, the trend line has to be clearly breaking out. So the price has to close above, in this case, above this trend line. Another buying rules, you have to get this. So the trend line has to be broken. The second thing, in the same time, the trend line is broken. The same time, your RSI has to be above 50. So in this case was on the 66 level, and your momentum has to be above 0. So in this case, you can see right now, I think momentum was on the level 13.9, nearly 14. So remember, RSI above 50 and the momentum above 0. So this is our setup. So what about the target? What about the target and what about the stop loss? It's very simple. The stop loss has to be below the breaking candle. So below this level, below the, in this case, 10782. So I'm always doing this below the previous candle. So let's say 782. So our stop loss gonna be like below 10777. Let's say 10 776. Yeah, so this is our stop loss. The first target it has to be on a previous swing high. So over there, that's our first target. How you running the position and how we're doing this, there's a different story, so I'm not gonna cover this right now. But the first target, we're talking about the first target, so first target is on like 1009. Entry, that is a good question, because there's a lot of method how to set up the entry. Entry is very easy. In my opinion, the best way, when you see the candle like this and it's gonna be close above the trend line, the trend line is brought, just straight in, immediately, straight in. Don't wait for any pullbacks or this stuff, because sometimes you can miss this. So in this case, let's say the price was on the level 10799, 10800, let's say. So in this scenario, the stop loss, in my method, it's gonna be like 24 pips, or let's say like 1018, because you can use always the tight stop loss below the breaking candle. So what gonna be happen next? You see this, yeah, and then you see this, and after 1 2 3 4, let's say 20 minutes, it's gonna be our first target. And you can, on the first target, you can close the the half of the position, on 10% of your position, or 90% of your position. Depends on you. Depends of what you expect from the trade, what's your view on the market, or you can close all position. But it's not gonna be one-to-one risk reward, especially in this case like this. Sometimes it's 1-to-1, sometimes it's 1-to-2, sometimes 1-to-3. What I advise you, it's close like half position, and then using the trailing stop to go further. And you can see what we can do on this one. Yeah. So in this scenario, we're still in the position. So let's say we just right now up about the 15 pips, yeah, and maximum we've been about the 20 pips, with the roughly 20 pips stop loss. So it's the clear for you. Just let me see it. No, Gary, the H1 is not for scalping. The H1 is only for trend confirmation. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Same situation. You see, all the time it's happened, you know, all the time it's happened. So same thing over there. You see, breaking candle, breaking candle. You see the situation about putting the stop below the breaking candle. In this case, it's gonna be stop out if it's gonna be put on just below the breaking candle. So my advice, you know, play more safely. Just put it below the previous low. Previous low was there, so you know you're not gonna be stopped out. Yeah. And in this case, same scenario. RSI 65. You see, RSI 65, and momentum is 6.5. So same principles with the short. Going short, exactly the same. Let's find out some. Okay, so euro dollar, yeah, definitely. So same situation. On a 1 hour chart, you just check where the price is. It's below MA20, so we're going only short. Yeah. So going back to 5 minutes. Yeah. Same principles. Same principles. Yeah. RSI, same. 7, momentum 7, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, same. So, yeah, you got a this, you got a this, you got a low. Here we go. So, sell off, bounce, yeah, swing low, yeah, bounce up, trend line, broke up trend line, and that one. Yeah, you see now? See this? I'm just gonna make this bigger. You see this? Yeah. Yeah. And the RSI and the RSI and momentum is the opposite. Yeah. So yeah, RSI has to be below 50 on the short position, and the momentum has to be below 0 if you're going short. So same principles. 5-minute charts, you're drawing the trend line. The trend line is broken here. So after the broken trend line, you know, after the broken trend line, I'm going immediately. I'm going, you know, buy the market. I'm not set any limits because you know there's a 5 minutes time frame, so sometimes it's not enough time to set the pending orders immediately. And the stop loss the same, you know, stop loss below above, sorry, above the previous high. So in this case, in this scenario, somewhere around there. You can put, of course, in this situation, above the breaking candle, but playing safe and same. You see what happened. Yeah. Mm. Is it clear? When do you know it's the time to exit the trade? That's a good question, actually. I don't know. I'm trying to play safe. So sometimes when the situation is like this, when I'm entering the market and then the market immediately is going in my direction, and I see that there's a big potential for some move, you know, I'm using the trailing stop or just going on the bigger time frame. Let's say like not only 1 hour, but let's say 30 minutes. If I see something, you know. So yeah, even on 1 hour, that's gonna be much easier. Yeah. So you see, my entry would be sorry, that was I didn't play this. So would be around, let's say 10,900. Yeah, 10,900. So let's go on a bigger time frame and put the line on 10,900. Let's say, okay. Okay. That's gonna be my entry, yeah. So when I see on the chart, the first area of the support, it's supposed to be roughly around there, and this is exactly what happened, you know. So you see there's a pulse. Yeah, you can see immediately after you enter the position that you can see immediately there's a pretty big potential for the move, like 30 40 pips. So when you ask me when I going out from the trade, it depends. It depends what I see on the chart. You have to use this method and try to feel the market. Yeah. So right now you can see the level about the 10,850. It's a good target, but as well it could be like 8,000, 10,830. So there's another possible 20 pips, so right now from the scalping method you can possibly get like 50 70 pips. So it's pretty good trade. There's one trade a day and you're done. But of course you have to be careful because right now there's a bounce, and what I try to avoid, and I suggest you should avoid as well, don't let the winner turn to the losers, because there's a big mistake. The people, when they see the profit, they try to be greedy and try to gain more. So if you see the situation like this, when you enter the trade over there and you've got a target over there, so you already got like 50 pips, so don't risk the 50 pips of profit to get another maybe 20. You know what I mean? What I do with the stop loss when the trade is in profit. I'm try to cover my trade as soon as possible. So try to secure my trade on break even. Yeah, the break even plus one. That's my method. As soon as possible. When I see the move is it's going in my direction, and yeah. Yeah, many people have any issue with keeping the profitable position. That's the problem. That's the main problem with the trading and traders. Keep the profit running. It's no problem with the losers. Yeah, you can keep the losers for as long as possible. As long the it's enough margin on your account, and you can easily add for the losing position as well. It's no problem at all. Yeah, but keeping the profit, it's the hardest part. Absolutely agree. No, I'm not gonna say that it's gonna be like after 5 pips, 6 pips, or 7 pips. It depends of the situation in the market. Sometimes it's even after 3, 4 if it's not clear, and see or more feel that there's something wrong with my entry or with my trade. So sometimes it's even after 3, 4 pips, I'll just cover my position. But mainly I'm just let the brief the trade about roughly around the 10 pips. Yeah. So after 10, yeah, I'll definitely cover my position. Yeah. Yeah. Corey. And if you move where to, I'm not pretty sure what I understand what you mean, horizon traders. Yeah, we already talked about it, amigo, where you move the sell. So it depends on the situation, the market, and how the price react. Mhm. Yeah, yeah, I think I'm cover everything. If you want to more about this method, just let me in comments below. Maybe I'm just gonna prepare some kind of PDF if you want to, and it's gonna be available on our website. So far that's it, guys, and if you like it, just thumbs up. If you want to any question, just let me in the comments below, and stay safe and happy trading.